So Mackinvia is a online resource that is available to everybody in the district. It is a very good resource for you guys to have in the classroom for not only yourself but for your students. This video will serve as a quick tutorial or training on how to access Mackinvia from the teacher standpoint and kind of highlight some of the things that are available through Mackinvia. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and come to your address bar here and type in the word Mac, Mackin, Mackin, VIA.com, Mackinvia.com. You're going to come up to this login screen. The first thing you want to put in here, I'm going to remove this because it already has it memorized, but the first thing you want to type in here is the words Pearson Elementary. And you're going to have some different Pearson Elementaries. The one you want to access is the one that says Mission CISD. The username to log in is PESM, that's Pearson Elementary School Mission, right? And then the password is the same, PESM. When you have these credentials logged in, it's going to log you in as Pearson Elementary MCISD, all right? So let me just give you a quick overview of what you're going to see here. This is an online resource database that is connected to the Region 1 database. So you're going to have access to whatever Region 1 has available for free or access that is already linked to our accounts, okay? So the first thing you want to see is, or the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to have categories on the side, all right? So the first group of categories you're going to see are ebooks. Now, these are books that are, of course, ebooks that we have. And when I say we, I mean the database has available. Now, notice that some say out and some don't say out. If you want to only look at the books that are available, you want to look at clicking on this where it says available tab. So when you click on the available tab, only the books that are available for checkout through the ebook section are available. Now, the other thing you can do is you can also sort by accelerated reader points. Right here, let's say you are a second grade teacher. So I'm going to go to 2.0 and I only want to read books from 2.9 or a 2.0 to a 2.9. So I could do that. I can do this and I can go right here. Second to 2.9. There's 462 books. That might be too many for you if you, let's say you want to do 2.6. Now it brings it down, right? So you apply. What this is going to do is going to give you all the available books at 2.0 to 2.6. Now, these are going to have books in both in English and Spanish. Okay, let's say you do want to do language. You want to say Spanish books. There's 145 English and 163 in Spanish. Let's say I just want the Spanish books. So I'm going to click on that and only the Spanish books come out. So these are Spanish books with the AR level of 2.0 to 2.6. All right, so let's try one of these out. I'm going to go with Katie Wu. Katie Wu is a good book. When you click on it, it's going to show you the ebook. Now, ebook is all it is a digital copy of the actual book itself, okay? It's not going to read it to you. It's just going to be the book itself. So the way you or the student would look into it is you can get it closer for those of you who need it a little bit bigger, or you can bring it the way it is. If you click on this arrow right here, it'll take you to book page 1. You keep on going, and I mean you get the gist. It's basically an ebook. So that is how that works in regards to your ebook section of Mackinvia. There's a lot of different filters here. I'll let you guys mess with this. Let's just say you're like, you know what, I didn't want only Spanish. You can just click on the little X here, and it'll actually give you now all the available and 2.0 to 2.6. Okay, so now you notice that now you have some that are in English. So that's the way you sort those out, okay? The next link I wanted to show you was the audiobooks. Now, the difference between an audiobook and an ebook is that the ebook is just a book. The audiobook actually reads it to you. So I'm going to click on audiobooks. And again, notice that some of them say out. You can always go to availability or available. These are the only ones that are available right now. So what you want to do now is let's see if it allows me to do language. It does give me 5 Spanish and 341 in English. Let's assume that you just want the English ones. You click on English, and here are your here are your audio books that are available for you to listen. Okay. So like let's assume you are gonna want to read, let's say this one right here. You're gonna listen to the book. So you just click on it.
Penguin Audio presents Crossed by Ali Condi. Read by Jack Riccobono and Kate Simsis. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Kai. I'm standing in a river. It's blue.
Now, for those students who can listen, if you need it to be slower, you can slower the
move.
The way the person speaks.
The river does. It pushes against me and hisses through the grass at the water's edge.
You can go as fast as 1.5.
Get out of there, the officer says. He shines his flashlight on us from his position on the bank.
I know, 3.3
you said
times
to put the body in the water.
Fast, but
I say, choosing to misunderstand the officer. I didn't say you had to get in yourself.
It doesn't make sense,
says,
right?
Go, get out and bring his coat.
I mean, you get the gist.
He doesn't need it now.
I'm gonna pause this. Now, this book, this is good if the student already has a book in front of them and they just want somebody to read it to them. This would be a real good way of having them read a book. Now, students can be read to or instructed up to 2 grade levels above their current reading capability. So if you do have a student who's at a 2.5 and is interested in reading a 3.5 book, if you find it here, it should be able to be okay because it is reading it to them instead of them forcing them to read them. All right. So that is how your audio books work. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was, this is more for you guys, is your instructional resources. All right. So the beauty about this here is that Mackinvia is like that one login to rule them all. You know, like Lord of the Rings, one ring to rule them all. Mackinvia, if you're logged into Mackinvia with the credentials that I gave you, let's assume you want to go to not BrainHive, but let's say you want to go to BrainPop. If you open BrainPop, you don't have to log in with your username and password because of Mackinvia, it already has it logged in for you. All right. So like, let's say you want to go Encyclopedia Britannica. Let's open this one. A lot of these you have to have a username and password to log in, but because you're under Mackinvia, you're able to log in without having to do those credentials. Let's see what other online resource we have here. Let's find DK Find Out books. All right, so now you're logged into here. Let's say you click on this one and programming languages, so you get the gist here. All right, so that's how you're able to log in there. Let me see. Let's say BrainPop in Espanol. You don't have to log in with your username and password because it's already going to have it logged in for you. And there it is. Español. Escribe el código. All right, so there you go. So let's see what else we have here. We have videos and we have links. Now, some of these links, you have Khan's Academy, you have the AR login here, you have National Geographics. All right, so again, this is something that you guys could probably use in the classroom. If you as a teacher, I would go more into the instructional resources. As a student, if you're going to have the students use this, I would have them do the ebooks or I would have them do the audiobooks. Now, I know we did recently lose Mayon, but this is another way that we can possibly get students to be exposed to books that we might not either have in the library or books that they want to read, but they need somebody to read it to them. This is a good way of getting into it. So if you guys have any questions in regards to how Mackinvia works, shoot me an email and I will try to answer the questions to the best of my ability. If not, I will find out the information for you. Again, the way you log in is I'm gonna go ahead and log out of here. I'm gonna close all of these out. And I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna show you how I logged in once again. I'm just gonna go to my my Chrome I'm going to go to Mackinvia.com. All right, I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to erase this. Here, I'm just going to start typing the word Pearson Elementary. And I'm going to go again, Pearson Elementary School mission. Pearson Elementary School mission. And that's it. That's the way you log in. These advanced searches will really, really help if you're going to try to get a specific book or a specific subject in your area. So just make sure that you are familiar with these advanced searches. All right. Again, let me know if you have any questions. If not, enjoy this resource. Thank you, guys.